Hello, hello, beautiful souls. I tried to clear my throat beforehand. It did not work at all. But today, Richard and I are meeting to talk about a lot of different things, but focusing
Mm.
on animals. And we're going to mix in a lot of different layers as we usually do. But I'm really excited. How are you doing, Richard?
Ah, my beautiful niece Amelia that I love and adore. I am doing so good. Thank you, sunshine. Very well.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful. Yeah, it's been interesting. And just to piggyback a little bit on the energies, is I've been watching the Schumann and just watching people's energies. In the last
Mhm.
2 weeks, I've had a lot of people coming to me going, "Do you have any last minute openings? Do you have any this and that and whatnot?" So people are really feeling the stretch of energies.
Mm.
So
And are
it's
you able to take them like this? Because you're very busy as I am. It's hard to say no sometimes, right? Oh.
It is. It is. There's weeks I can and weeks I can't. When I've
Mm.
got more kid stuff going on, it's like not always, but sometimes we can. And so it just depends. And I
Yeah.
I don't overschedule myself either because I'm a human design projector, and so we are not the massive producers of things. I
Right.
can't go 24/7. I need some time to sit and knit and recoup my energy. Um, I can go in, generator mode, which is probably more like what you and Honey are, more generators. You can produce a lot of stuff, a lot of beautiful um things, but I just cannot.
But we are all wired differently, Amelia,
Mhm,
and this is what I
mhm,
love because we're wired differently, but we all interconnect as the same
mhm.
singularity. We all have a different purpose. And we had this conversation before we came to the recording, Femi, because we talked for maybe 10 minutes. And Amelia, she loves knitting, okay? But we broke the code right there because knitting is something that you do with your fingers. Each one of your fingers are like a magic wands. They have meridians here. This is a portal right there. This is what I, as a healer, one, two, three, and then I can heal. I activate those portals and my electricity. So Amelia, in her downtime, which is regrouping. This is what she's doing. She's actually spell casting and weaving into the ether. Yes.
Yes, yes. It's so much fun too. So
Yeah.
much fun. Yes, the hands are so powerful. And yeah, and that's why even when I use my essential oils, you put them together in this fashion to keep the energy like expanding. There's just so
Yes.
much that you can do with your hands. It's amazing.
And I like to add something here. Like, this is not the subject of the video, but we go like free range, Femi, right? But I'm getting a lot and this is something because Richard loves the look of a woman with big nails. I'm talking like Dolly Parton, big square nails. But the truth is all that acrylic or however it does, it actually caps the meridians.
Mm.
So, although I love the look like a woman in spike heels, I love the look. It's not good for the spine. These are not good for the magic wands. So, something to
Yeah.
consider. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you
The end.
discussing that on another video? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Absolutely.
know. I might have. 'Cause I
Maybe Honey
probably
was.
did.
I heard Honey talking about how she doesn't paint her fingernails, and I can't either. Like I've ever since I was a kid, I would just pick it off, and the toes are fine, but I still don't do that anymore either. But um,
But
yeah.
it caps, right? It's like
Hmm.
a lacquer.
Hmm.
That's a helmet. So
Hmm.
imagine all the energy trying to build up and it's getting capped. I
Yep.
don't know. Like it's as
Hmm.
beautiful as it is. Yeah,
Just not
yeah,
worth it for
yeah.
me. I'm low
Grow
maintenance
your
to
own
begin with.
nails.
Yes, exactly. You can do that. And that's
Yeah.
why I've strengthened mine again so I can. They finally are growing a little longer. So, absolutely. light emission is so important right now. We got to shine the lights.
And
But
I noticed that a lot of people have had problems with their nails and the hair. And the thing
mhm,
is like both of them have a similar ingredient in it, which is, oh my gosh, I'm a hairdresser
collagen,
and no, it's not collagen.
mm,
It's,
silic.
da, da, da. Um, it's so
They're
embarrassing. Why can't I remember?
I get
Um,
that too. They're crystalline too. I mean,
uh, Anyways, it's made of the same fiber, and a lot of
biotin.
people. No, biotin is something that would enhance it.
Ah,
It's not collagen, it's not biotin, it's not cuticle. Cuticles are there. But anyways, maybe if I steer, I could remember. But the thing is, a lot of people are reporting my nails are frail, my hair is frail. Like
hmm
me, I used to have like super long hair, like almost down to my butt. Like I look like such a horse rider, an Indian with my turquoise. It was so
hmm
beautiful, but my hair started snapping. So there's something here that has been changing with humanity, and it's not that
Yes.
we are weakening necessarily, but it's because we are relieving of old trauma. Because nails and hair holds a memory.
Mhm.
Do you know
Yeah.
that a scientific can grab one hair and tell you like, okay, this hair has been for 10 years and you did drugs there, this happened to you there. It's like a whole blueprint. And at one point, as we're elevating, as in the concept of this video today, right, Amelia? The animals, something
Yes.
happens that something drops because there's a rebirth happening.
Yes, absolutely. I
Yeah.
used to do hair analysis with clients. So yeah, I know about that. Yeah, it is. It's shifting. It's like cleansing every part of our scalp and everything. Because I was losing my hair 2 years ago, and the only thing that helped bring it back was wearing
Mhm.
my Life Wave patches. And my
Yes.
and my nails got stronger too, because there was our body was it's got to get rid of all this stuff, and it's working really hard to reform. So, and the animals are too. They're ascending as well. And I heard someone say in some video, this was what they tuned into, that somewhere
Mhm.
around the 1940s is when animals started healing us. And before
Mm.
that, they might not have been doing that as much. I thought, well, that feels somewhat accurate without going into all the details. And so a lot of our animals come to us. It's with whether it's contractual or because it's just divinely orchestrated to be our little healers, companions, whatever is needed for that give and take energy. And so it's important for us to help our animals to heal too, because they like to hold on to that sometimes. And I came across, well, my dog had 2 months ago, he showed up with this swollen thing. His like the red part in the inside of the eye was
Mm.
huge and it was like protruding out of his tear duct area. And it wasn't until I was working with another client when it hit me what was going on with him.
Mm.
So, um, her cat was having some issues, and I was like, oh, he's healing your ancestral stuff.
Mm.
And I thought, okay, that's very specific. I know they do a lot of healing, and so we cleared that, and so I need to follow up with her and see how he's doing. Um, and then I was like, and she's like, well, the same is true for your dog. So she gave me
Mm.
the bounce back. I was like, interesting. Of course, I've been doing other work on him and supporting all the physical, spiritual, emotional layers for him, making sure he's not holding on to my stuff, but it was my ancestral stuff I wasn't
Mm.
focusing on. Once I cleared that the next day, the 2 month swollen eye was gone. So, did I need all those extra supplements? It's good for him to support his body, but that's what
Mm.
did it. So, probably combined
Wow.
with it all. But it just was like, he was, he was always trying to like clean it and, you know, it was
Making it
bothering him.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
The
bothering
nail
him.
scratching, making it worse, more
Hmm.
irritating.
Hmm. Yeah, and there was some infection I was picking up too. So, and
Yes.
same with this kitty cat. But
Mhm.
yeah.
There's a lot that you said right here, Sikam. I love it all. Let me try to break it down because this is what happens often, right? As empaths, as healers, as guides in one way or another, we will help at focus on another energy that is external from ourselves and we can see clearly, but rarely do we do it on ourselves. So this friend, client, brought back to you because you were doing the work somewhere else, but you weren't like swimming within your own thoughts or your own healing because you're giving yourself out. So it's beautiful. And that's what a reflection really is, a divine mirrored reflection. You help to heal someone who is grateful and she's reflecting what she sees on you because you're so busy working somewhere else that she's like bringing you back anchored to what you are not seeing. So, therefore, it's like a mirrored presence reflection. And that's what this whole new concept of the new golden era is. It's mirrored. And animals, I think, is the same thing. I don't like the word animals. I call them our sentient beloved ones, right? Because yes, they are here to walk hand in hand with us, to help us emotionally, physically. But they too, like you said, Amelia, like they are ascending. Is it? I could say they are going crystalline, but it's more coherence, the word that is coming in right now. So whether they have been assigned to us, they are more than just a mere animal because the work that they do within our household, outside of our house, in nature. Do you know that they don't resist ascension? They go with the flow. They get it way before us more intelligent humans get it. We have the ego, so we question and we fight and fight and fight. The sentient four-legged, two-legged, whatever, I'll just say animals so we understand, although I don't like that word, they go
Right.
with the flow, they get the message, and they are our support, our mirrored reflection as we are transmuting beautifully. The end.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I went on this
And
tangent there,
no,
yeah.
that's I love it. That's how my brain, this is how it works, We're just all over the place. I was working with some horses this weekend, and it's always fun when I get to work with horses. Um, and my client specifically wanted to look at her two horses, but a third one came in, of course, from an they have a greater there's a whole ranch and a whole situation going on where she is. Um, but the sentience and their awareness of just the world, and horses are amazing healers, first of all, but these two horses, they had the same father, different mothers, and they were very, very specific about what they wanted. She came in with all this list of things that she would like to help them with, and some behavioral issues and things like that. And the first thing this one horse said is like, I don't like my name. That's the
That's a
first thing I
thing. I know. I've heard that before. Yes.
Yeah, the breeder, I guess, named him Rocket. And I said, no, he hates that name. Rocky's fine. Rocket's no.
Yeah.
And then there's another horse named Rocky in the other part of the, I don't know, pasture, separated by a fence half the time. And she wanted a completely different name. So she just came in and was like, she said, there's another Rocky. And she's like, she doesn't like her name either. She wanted a big fancy princess name. So
Hmm.
he went through that. And then she wanted to be called Essie for short. So, because the name was very long, you can't just. But she was named Rocky.
And see
This
for
other horse.
essential. I am
Yes.
essential.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Rocky, Rocket wanted to be called Billy, is what I got. He likes the
Billy.
word Billy.
I'll pass that on because he was like fine
Yeah,
with Rocky, but because it was
he
close
likes
enough to
Billy.
Rocket.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then other one was named Eli by the breeder, and I said no, he doesn't really like that either. And I was getting Princess Bride references.
Got
And so we
Star.
Star.
Princess Bride, Star. Like
Oh,
there's something I
Star.
got the name Star. Yeah.
Star. Interesting, because I was seeing like he wants a middle name. Like he's okay with Eli, but he wants a middle name. And so I heard Eli Montoya, like Indigo Montoya from the movie. So interesting. So I'll have to connect that in there because they're just going with it. They don't need it to be perfect, but they also wanted some changes.
Because
So,
words are a frequency.
mhm.
And like I have a friend who had a cat, a beautiful black cat. This cat hates everyone, but loved me. Okay. I mean, every time I show it up, would jump on me, and they called it Demon. And I
Oh,
said, he doesn't like that name. And they
no.
wouldn't listen to me. But see, this cat called Demon would run and hiss and bite. And this is a popular house. People coming in, out, like a lot of parties. Only I didn't come and sit on me, and I could actually, and they'd freak out. Why is the, because I get Demon. He doesn't like his name, but they wouldn't listen to me.
No,
No,
of course.
no, 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 no. Okay, well, I can't impose on it, but
Uh,
I can pet your cat. No one else can. Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. I've loved cats but there's been a couple of cats that haven't liked me and I'm like, what's going on? I know there's a past life something. I think I've resolved it, but two cats have attacked my leg and I love animals, all of them. And I was like, what is this? This is so strange. There
Mm.
was a cat at the vet I was taking my daughter's pet rats to. Um, we only went because of major issues, but and this cat, every time she's like, there's only one other person that he does this to, she says. And he would just, grab the claws into the leg. I'm like, well, this is interesting. I don't know if it's because I was bringing rats in with me or, but I was getting past life, something to
How long
resolve
ago
there.
was this?
It was a while ago. So our last set of pet rats had passed away about a year ago. So before that.
So that's when the cats would claw at you, those two ones.
Well, the first one happened like 12 years ago. I was watching my friend's cat and I was just taking care of the food and the litter and all the things like that. And this little one named Luna just scratched, latched
Okay.
onto my leg. Hmm.
Well, I don't know, like, what I can, so what am I tapping into? Because I don't know who you were 12 years ago. Like I've just like recently
Hmm.
realized that you're my soul niece through honey, right? But I did
Hmm.
not know you 12 years ago.
Mm-mm.
12 years ago, I wasn't the person I am today.
No.
I used to do drugs back then. I wasn't like who I am today. So, when you look at a cat, right? A cat lives a very much into the ether. This is why it sleeps a lot. This is why they will stop and stare at nothing that humans see.
Hmm.
And I don't know what state you were in 12 years ago, but if your spirituality might have been in question, they could have seen the chaos. And the chaos is not that it's you, but maybe the buzzing around you and they come
Oh yeah.
to like get rid of it. This is why cats all of a sudden will wake up at nothing and act frantic. And then you go on, what are you jumping at? There's nothing else. But that's a human eyes that cannot see.
Hmm.
The cat can see. So maybe around that time there was a frequency
Yes.
because I don't think I'm not getting cats attack you now.
No, no,
Yeah.
and it was very chaotic back then. I was,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what it was. It wasn't
Hmm.
you as a person, as a
No.
sentient being. It might have been that static energy that was
Hmm.
hunting you.
That feels about right.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
does. Well, that's the same reason I know my dog barks at everything. Like if somebody comes into the house, he has to bark to clear their energy, even my
yes.
own children. So, they carry with them their stuff from school or the other home, or there's a lot of things that they can carry with them. And I know when I'm more conscientious about clearing my kids before they arrive, he barks less. So,
Okay, yeah. But they're both amazing. Like all like these sentient beings, right? They work on a different energy, frequency.
hmm.
So if you look, like I said about cats, so cats would be working like on the eve. Actually, I took notes if you don't mind, because I saw it in my
Yeah,
meditation that I didn't want to forget because it was so beautiful what I saw. Um,
absolutely.
so I got your permission. It is
Oh,
your show.
speak freely.
Okay, so this is what I got is that animals are becoming elemental allies yet once again. So it was
Mm,
interesting what you tapped into the 40s and all that. So there has been a miscommunication with these beings that we just see them like something to survive or disrespect or just feed upon. Guys, I don't eat four-legged, but I don't judge anyone that it is. It's me. I want to kiss them on the lips. I don't want to digest them. There is no hate to anyone. I get it. Okay. It's
mm,
just not for Richard. But this is what I got around this. Animals are reconnecting with the element they represent.
mhm,
So you will have water creatures with emotional healing, air beings with perspective, earth ones with grounding, and fire with courage. Now, let's break this down with examples. Cats, they would be air and fire elementals. What does that mean? They are regulating astral clutter. Dogs, earth and water. To I can't say this
stabilize.
word.
Hmm.
Stabilizing.
Hmm. Stabilizing.
Thank you. Homes and emotional bodies. You have whales, dolphins, water and air,
Mhm.
tuning the collective field. Ding! You got the birds, which is an air element. Those are bringing messages. And then you're going to love this because I tapped into this morning, Amelia, and you mentioned them 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago. The horses,
Mhm.
earth and fire,
Oh yeah.
amplifying human life force. So
Oh.
together, as the human rise, the elemental rises. And animals are the living elementals around each and every one of us. It's a mirrored
Hmm.
handshake.
Hmm.
Yeah. The end.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, a lot of our animals. are, you've got the animal consciousness, and now they are receiving um higher soul energies. And Honey and I were tuning into my dog because I was talking with her and he was barking and she was describing some of the things, but she's like, I think he has an ET soul now. And I'm like, yeah, this
I
makes
get
a
a
lot of
yes.
sense.
I get a
Yep.
yes.
It made a lot of sense because the last 2 years he's been different. So,
And heart centered. So I think it would be Palladium.
oh, interesting. I'm getting a big yes. My pendulum just went
Yeah.
really big when you
Yeah.
said
It's
that.
Palladium.
So
It's hearts. Yeah.
I might have already, did I tune into that and forgot? Probably. I forget a lot of things that I tune into.
Well, that's what we
Um,
do, right? Do you think I remember my readings? I don't remember anything
no,
I do when I record a video. Say, come, what did I say? Did I really say that?
I
Are you
know.
sure it was me?
I know. I'm like, it could have been. Yep. Just flows. It just flows.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so he's been more vocal, he's been more obstinate. He always kind of was. He's kind of been a lifelong teenager of like, yeah, I acknowledge you that you're saying no, but I'm going to keep doing this anyway. Um, so that's just his personality. And maybe it reflects my own stubbornness of, my own personal rebellions in this lifetime. It's really interesting. So, yeah, I've worked with all sorts of different animals. I haven't worked with birds yet. So that would be fun.
Well, yes, because it's the messengers, right? They deliver. So if we can put a visual to a bird, let's all say a visual we all resonate to, like an angelic of delivering a message. Uh, and this is true. Birds will occur when beloved ones have I don't like the word past. I don't use the word die because death is only but an illusion. And guys, I see spirit all the time. My papa, okay, my Burt Reynolds, good looking, sexy Dan, had passed away in 2008, and I see him to this day. He doesn't feel dead to me, but birds are messengers, okay, from them. So, is it a cardinal? Is it
Yes.
a blue jay? Is it a dove?
Mhm,
What are you seeing? When are you seeing it? Like it's a time of synchronicities. Like
mhm.
coincidence is not a thing. That's like bull. Synchronicities. So you could have like maybe a blue jay that appears at 144. Are
Mhm.
we paying attention to what's happening in our surroundings? You see something, is there a number around? What time of day is it? What happened just before? What were you thinking? Like these are messengers, birds.
Yes, I'm being brought back to a story. 2 or 3 years ago, I took my dog for a walk at dusk, and so the sun was mostly set, but I was leaving my house, and then I turned around and I looked up at my rooftop, and there's this massive owl with the horns sitting on the top of the roof, and it did the whole it like turned its head towards me and then just stared me down, and I was mesmerized because it was like there was just enough light behind to just cause this dark shadow energy of this owl, and it was
That was a
beautiful.
messenger.
Yeah, I felt that. I was like, that was a messenger of something to come. And I forgot what I tuned into back then, but they represent a lot, owls do. And the birds have been a lot more talkative in my neighborhood. I would say when I
Hmm.
moved in 7 years ago, eight, whenever it was, they were really quiet, but now it's like they're very talkative.
They're chatting the chats.
Yes. Yes, I go on a walk and these little tiny birds were just talking between trees, or we've got a
Hmm.
little green nature space just across from the neighborhood. So there's lots of different animals out there, but it's
But I
so
think owls represent, and Femi, do write in the comments because I'm not a hundred
mhm.
percent sure, but I think it's like illuminating secrets. It's
Oh,
like
that's
about a
interesting.
moon energy, and the moon energy is a very feminine energy, and the feminine energy is more the oracle, the intuitive, the mystic secrets. Like if it would be like I would think, like in the tarot cards, the owl would seem like the high priestess, secrets of the
Mm.
universe being revealed between the two pillars, the Janus pillars, which is between life and death, dark and light. There's the secret. I don't know. That's what I feel about the owl. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I just don't know everything that they mean. But there's
Right.
something about that. Yeah, they're a
Yeah.
good omen, owls.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I took it as a very good thing, and someone had gifted me the animal medicine cards, um, that I think Janine did a whole class on. So I
Oh,
have
she
those.
did. That was like
It was a few
two
years
years
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my clients sent me the cards that, and I have them here.
Do you like them?
I do. I do. I think I probably pulled out the owl to see what it said, just out of curiosity at that point.
Yeah. Of
Oh,
course you didn't. But oh, you're breaking
oh,
up. Okay, you're back. You
oh,
froze, but you're back now. Yes.
okay.
But you know what I would love
Yeah,
to
there was.
discuss, baby, my niece?
Mhm.
Are we still on the same seconds? Okay, is there like a
There must be a delay now.
okay. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
I would love to talk about like you, Amelia, as your profession and when you do quantum healing with animals. What does it look like? Because we have someone in common together, which I call Booby, which is Carrie. And you've been working very much with, well, she'd be my niece too, Bean, her beautiful black dog. I think that's not a Doberman, it's a lab, a black lab,
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
black lab.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
does it work with you with this? Because I know a lot of people don't really understand or they're just like new to the concept of like when people come to you, baby, like, okay, I got issues with my pets, my beloved one. What do you do? Like, how does it work for you to heal a household?
Yes, it's expanded, of course, over the last
Mm,
several years, and just, people first started coming for just regular physical issues, and of course,
mm.
all the other layers would come in, and and um, a lot of because the animals are so expanded right now, it is everyone's affected, everyone's connected. So,
Can you keep talking? There's a delivery at the door.
got
I'll
it.
be right back.
And so the animals are really expressing what the whole household needs a lot of times. And so they can be very reflective of a person's energy. Say we have a lot of unhealed inner child woundings, and and then our animals, our dogs, cats, and other animals, they'll pick up on that, and so they will reflect that back to you too as to what needs to be healed. So a lot of times they will keep going with a certain behavior or a certain expression. It's interesting. My daughter's calling. Um, and in order to help us understand also what we need. So that's really important. So, so my daughter was calling me. I'm going to
Okay,
text
so I
her.
got like a delivery, you got a daughter.
I know. And she's in school, so now she's texting me. I see the little three dots. But I was just saying how animals reflect back. Um, oh, she needs a math folder for school, but um, the animals are reflecting back to us what we need to heal as well. And they will keep, just like our soul will keep nudging us, they are connecting to all those energies and letting us know the more that you do this work, the more that I can work through my stuff too. So,
And you bring a lot of healing, and I don't think that it's only, yes, you can answer your three dots daughter.
yeah, I just did. I told her, sure.
It's not just about healing like our pets, right, Amelia? It's like also because, again, I keep repeating myself like a skipping vinyl record, but it's a mirrored frequency. And so our beloved family members that are called animals, whatever, they mirror us. So when we come to Amelia for like, I don't understand the what's the word comportment uh comportement, behavior. Okay, don't forget I'm French. The behavior of my animal, sometimes it's like a mirrored thing about something else that is going, that they are projecting. And when they are projecting, I think it's a beacon to bring attention to, oh, I did not see that, but now through their behavior I'm going within and I can see something that I did not see, and therefore I can help at healing it. Is it like post trauma? Is it unresolved issues? Is it like ancestral stuff? It could be anything or all of it. Like there is no copy paste, one shoe fits all scenario. But I think that this is what you do, Amelia, because you also bring healing for the individual that they call on to you for a behavioral problem with their pet.
Yes, it's all connected. I mean, that's why I say, like, even when I'm texting somebody, I'm sure there's healing exchange happening. I mean, it's all the
Yeah.
time. It's just how I'm built. And so, and then in the case of our being, I always say, when I say he, it feels like the soul is more
He feels
masculine.
like she
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
Very male energy.
every
You
time.
hear that, Booby? Male energy.
Male energy. But she is very overstimulated too, just by all the beings and just the whole world around her because she's still trying to integrate. And, a lot of our animals are stubborn, and she's kind of one of them too, where it's like they might continue doing something even if we've cleared all the energy and talked to them, till we have no more words left to say. They still might be choosing certain things.
But you know what, Amelia, is that I saw just before coming, like for our recording, that Booby, she sent me an email, and what was the title? What's going on, or what is this? And she had like been on her lap,
She
like
sent me the
calm.
same.
Okay,
Hmm.
so see,
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
worked.
It works. It works. We eventually get there with all those free will choices in the mix. We we get there. So yeah, and then eventually those patterns that were just so hard to deal with, they fall away. And even just the physical stuff, like I said, people would come for physical stuff, and we could clear those a little bit faster typically. Um, but some of these like higher consciousness energies, they take a little more expansion. So, whew, I just got a big energy rush.
I know, me too. I'm feeling it, baby.
Whew.
But
I was like, the world just
that's,
kind of went like this.
I know, I'm feeling. But that's the beauty again, coming back to full circle, is that animals ascend so much easier because they don't try to fight it. The ego, that reptilian side of the brain is not there where they got to like try to figure things out and then they loop on their mind. They go with the flow, with the Schumann's resonance, with the solar flares. And therefore, we should look at them like an inspiration, and the changes are there. You will see it in the way that they look into your eyes. They're looking more and more human. They might have more outbursts of joyful energy. They might be very like more aligned. So if we focus on them, they could like be an inspiration. Because let's not forget that what we call animals would be seedlings of off-world energy that have sprouted here a long time ago. You look at a cat, a house cat, and a wild cat. They're very, very different. There's been a lot of experiences also, but we are seeded with so much right now. Why did I say experience? Because, you look at the jungle cat, the lion, the leopard,
Mhm.
They all have round pupils. The house cats have slits. The
Hmm.
house cats will hiss just like a reptile. So that's why I say experience. That probably happened a long time ago in Egypt. But be known to the experiments, I go, oh my gosh, this is an oracle. This breed we created can see through realms, and that's why Egypt worshipped the cat, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I have a well, come on now. Like I
Yeah.
even have a cat. No, wrong hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm cat
Yes.
obsessed, like obsessed, obsessed.
Uh,
And
I had cats when I was younger. Yeah, and ancient Egypt, you mentioned that that comes in to sessions a lot of times when I'm
mm,
working with animals and our yeah, it's interesting. So we get all sorts of facets. It can be anything that needs to come in to help this animal or just the cat, dog, horse, whoever, um, to really settle into the earth and help us with the ascension process and help themselves and all of it. And so I focus on the energy I call prism light. You know,
mm.
the and I might have mentioned this before, you know, that Pink Floyd triangle where the light comes in and the rainbow energy flows out. That's what I imagine healing to be. And so it comes in a lot like that. And you can just imagine that moving through this whole body of the animal, and it just everything calms and cleanses and settles down instantly. So,
I see the cover album artwork of Pink Floyd,
mhm,
The Dark Side of the Moon
mhm, mhm.
with the prism. Yeah,
Yes,
when you said that.
yes, yes. That's what I envisioned, and that's what came in several years ago is how to do the healing work. I mean, it's more than that, but that's just it's so much fun to see how that translates. So, um, yeah, the animals they respond really, really well to it.
And
So,
they are very beloved. And I'm gonna add something else to a new log to the fire pit right now. I've said this before. I've made a video months, I think it was last spring, so months ago. The Day of the Animals. So the time of poaching them, hunting
mm,
them, hurting them is no longer supported by Gaia. And I'm not
good.
going to bring any fear in but whoever it is doing like the poaching and all that, I would not want to be there because Gaia is not going to support that. She's not going to swim that frequency. And this is not Gaia saying this. This is going to be your Uncle Richard. Okay, Rich is saying this. You go after a lion for sport, the pride's coming for you. That's not
Mhm,
Gaia's words. Those are Richard. Because she's making this Richard, be careful with your word. I'm not supporting it. So what does that mean? She's saying like everything's going to be shut down on them. They're going to be revealed. They're going to be pointed at. They're going to be shown. They're going to be stripped
mhm,
naked so everyone sees them for what it is. I,
mhm.
and I'm talking for Richard, I actually want the pride to go for them. But I'm still working on like my oh, how dare you?
Yes, the sense of
Yeah,
justice
I'm
is
working
very
on
strong.
that. I'm
Yeah.
working on that because you
Oh,
heard that.
mhm.
Oh, you don't put that on trial.
Yeah, I feel very similarly. Both my daughter and I, the one that texted me, we can't
Three
watch
dots.
movies. Yeah. We can't watch movies where animals are even close to harmed.
No,
No, and
I closed my eyes.
there
Yeah.
was a B movie, I think it was called Equilibrium, and it was like a dystopian, you know, alternate reality type movie, and you weren't allowed to feel emotions or read books or own or have
Hmm.
pets or animals. And they someone was smuggling some dogs. And they weren't hurt. They weren't hurt or anything, but I couldn't even watch them going through that process. I couldn't
I know.
watch that at all. So yeah, we just can't do it. So
We
feel it
can't.
feels
I
no.
won't. You
Mm-mm. Nope.
won't. Nope.
I will not. I mean, I remember watching Old Yeller as a kid. Like, no, can't do it ever again. That was more of a propaganda film, but whatever.
That's funny because I think flashback heart attack. I think I was doing a video conversation with Honey. I think it was her. Oh no, it was not Honey. It was oh, who was it? Sonia from the Tree of Knowledge. And she brought up, I've never seen that movie, Yeller, Old Yeller, but she talked about that movie. And then I think she said Old Yeller caught rabies and he had to be
Mhm.
put down. And that rabies was installed like, that movie was like a gimmick for rabies.
That's what I got too. That's exactly it's yeah, to get us to think that that's
That
something
it's
that
a
every
thing.
yeah, that our dogs need to be, yeah, no,
Vaccinated.
no, 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 not a thing.
My
Not
cats have, they're all rescues, my cats. So obviously, when I got them, they had to get like the whatever beginning of those
mhm.
things, or else
Yeah.
I mean, but they never, ever, ever. And you know what I
No.
do, guys, for my cats? I'm just speaking as Uncle Richie right here, but I've meditated on, we've all heard about chlorophyll,
Hmm.
like seaweed.
Yep.
Very good to put that powder in cat dog food.
Yes, it is, and it cleans their teeth. And
Yep.
I need to remember to put it in there because I even have some of the seaweed powder just to add to my own
Yes.
seasonings for because it's full of
Shivers, flesh of the goose. Oh, my nipples could cut ice. Oh, it happened so fast to me. Oh,
I know. I'm a
we're
very
all
physical
accurate.
empath too. I feel
Yeah,
so much, just like that wave of energy that came through. I was like, whoa.
I know.
Yeah,
Chlorophyll babies is very good.
yes.
So I just put, I touch a fork into my bag and then just a little bit, and then I mix it with the
Mhm.
cat food. So good for them. So good.
It is. They need more nutrients like that.
And I bless the food too, huh? Like I've said this before, but for many,
Yes.
this is a new video. I bliss this food with love and light, my two like
Hmm.
portals.
Hmm.
I bliss this food with love and light, and I remove all uh, obstacles from this being, and therefore I cleanse this food with love and light, and I remove all toxins from within. This I
Hmm.
declare through my higher self, my oversoul, and the universe. And so it is. Aho, and then I feed them.
Yes, yes. The more that we can cleanse everything, and it just takes a thought to cleanse, like you just like you're doing to get everything,
We're
back in
powerful,
balance.
Amelia.
Hmm.
You know,
Extremely powerful. I mean, just like you said, the spelling and the words and everything has meaning. Both of my daughters have called me during this. One of them is upstairs.
going like this on her watch.
She's yeah, she's not feeling her best. But speaking of that, I don't believe that animals truly, I think all the sickness stuff is not really truly what they say it
Real,
is for
like
animals.
rabies.
That one, yes, and like the
Yeah.
newer one, like parvo and things like that. This is a really cool story, I think. You can tell me what you think in the comments. But my sister was getting these, it's really popular, at least here in the US, to have the doodle breed. So dogs bred with
Oh,
poodles.
they're beautiful. They're big.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's got a
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernedoodle and a the golden doodle. And so this breeder that she would get them from, they were, that's what they do. And so she's had two or three dogs now from the same lady, and she really likes the lady and whatnot. But there was a story that there was like a huge parvo outbreak, this and that, and
No.
at no, at the same time, the breeder, um, the husband at the time was I was getting very narcissistic, very X, Y, and Z. He was just not good. And this was several years ago. And as soon as he left the property, the parvo outbreak stopped.
There you go.
So it was like curses or, speaking over maybe her business as a breeder. And I
A
didn't go into,
parasite.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
was a parasite.
Oh, absolutely he
Archonic
was.
energy.
I divorced a parasite, so I know exactly what that looks like. Yeah.
But all of
Yes.
us have had parasites in our past. That's why we're
Oh,
beaming
yes.
now. You have to
Oh, yes.
learn through, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
there's nothing wrong with you. I've had them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm who hasn't at this point? Honestly, I've met so many, and including this breeder. I was like, it wasn't parvo. And I don't know if my sister believed me. She probably just smiles and nods a lot when I talk, but yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not. And also, I also often get that animals don't experience pain like we think they do. There's
They get a
discomfort.
lot more, what I'm getting is they get a lot more emotional pain than people actually think they do.
That makes sense.
The emotional
Absolutely.
pain is bigger. It's
Hmm.
bigger than a human's pain.
Right. Yes. Um, absolutely. My dog is
I
very
never saw
emotional.
that before. Like I'm like mind blown, but they showed me uh,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
emotional.
It's like when I leave the house, the emotional pain I know is pretty big for my dog. So when I have to go visit my family, have to, you know what I mean, for Christmas,
Yeah.
he will be emotionally distraught. So I'll keep communicating with him and talking with him while I'm gone and letting him know he's still safe and whatnot. But um, they don't experience pain because I had a friend who was giving her elderly dog a bunch of painkillers, and I said, she's not thriving on these, and she's made a bounce back just from not doing that because they just prescribe, you know, and I don't know, it's
Well,
just lack of awareness on their part.
they're probably doing the lack of awareness through their own part too, as a human. And like we listen to an industry
Hmm.
through, like, like your doctor says, take this,
Hmm.
take that. You take this, but then it develops
Hmm.
that, and then you need something else to counteract with that. The
Hmm.
animals, though, the thing is it's not that they don't feel physical pain, but if you look at a cat that is sleeping, purring. It's playing with frequency. Humans don't
Hmm.
know how to heal through frequency. Animals do.
Yeah,
And I think that that's what it is. They don't feel the pain we do as much. They do. It's more
it's different.
emotional. So it's been in
Hmm.
the upside down. Like
Uh-huh.
with a lot of people, like, oh, they're dumb. They don't have souls. Well, bullshit. Number one.
Right. I've
Okay.
always felt
Okay,
that. Yeah.
bullshit. But
Hmm.
they feel a lot more, they're good examples. But I think that the physical pain, it's because they're able to like play with the energies, whether it's purring, sleeping.
Hmm.
We loop. Do I have like this disease? What's wrong with
Hmm.
me? We're the
Hmm.
ones who are fucked up. I'm sorry, I'm swearing so much. I'll stop. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay.
Forgive me.
It's okay. I've got
Yeah,
teenagers. It's just
yeah.
we don't censor in this house either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're able to cope in a different way, and it's almost like not survival, but kind of some of those instincts kind of filter some of that pain and the self-healing energy and their awareness. It's all of it mixed together. And
Yes.
so we don't know, I mean, there's natural ways to medicate for that if need be, but and then of course do what you need to do in more extreme situations, but I don't think we need to be doing as much as we have been to.
Well, no, because now it's like everything. You got a headache, you got to medicate. Come
Hmm.
on now. It's like, oh, like, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Medication. It's
Right.
crazy.
I don't
Sometimes
think
we're
that
just
way.
off energy. We don't
Yeah.
need, like,
Hmm.
I mean, sometimes you do. But the thing
Yeah.
is right now, it's like everything has a label, everything should have a pill, everything will be okay if you follow my advice. But then you can't walk, you can't sleep, you gain weight, like you lose your
Hmm.
hair. Like,
Hmm.
come on
Hmm.
now. This
I
is
know.
like we're done. And the animals too. And it's been proven, like these things they do to animals,
Hmm.
it's not regulated the
No.
amount into the
No.
and that okay. So a small poodle dog,
Hmm.
Chihuahua versus a
Hmm.
German. shepherd is the same amount. That
Yes.
makes no sense.
No, no. I know there's some like more holistic. There's one in the area here that will be more conscientious of that, but yeah, they don't regulate it. And I think there's some of that even crosses over into the human realm a little bit too. Um when they, do that with preemie babies and things like that. It's like, what are you?
Yes.
Ugh. No, no. So it's got to stop, in my
And
opinion.
wait, let's open this a little bit further out. Okay, so we all have animals for support, emotional support. A lot of us like prefer our babies over humans, okay, because they understand, they don't judge, they hug, they heal, and all that. So
Mhm,
if there is like this thing, this attack on them, and shorten their life cycle,
mhm. It does.
it reflects to us the harm towards us because we have an emotional attachment, if not dependency, on these beloved ones that do not judge, don't get mad at us. So you weaken them, you weaken the human. I never saw it that way, but that's what's coming in right now.
That makes sense. It's all about the weakening. I mean, that's what it had been, right? So, yeah, it's flipping over, thank goodness. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. So I do everything when I got my dog to like help clear that out of his system, whatever he had before I adopted him as well. So
Mowgli, come here, come say hi. Oh, she's just come and get me.
such a cat behavior.
Cats are sexy to me. I love their behavior. Yeah.
They're amazing. Yeah, I'm,
But you know
I
what
love
I
them.
find also between like, because in a household we'll have mostly like canine or feline, right?
Hmm.
And this morning while I was meditating, I saw that they both have different roles in our simulation. So if we look at ley lines, right, like energetic, like vibration or veins of Gaia, we have that also in our household.
Yes.
And what I saw is that cats often, if they did I talk about this? If they change direct, I think I did at the beginning. You don't even remember.
I
Yeah, you're just like me.
we
We can't
uh,
remember.
on or off camera, maybe.
Okay, so higher self is showing me, so there's an importance now because like the change right now in animal behavior. What does that mean? Where do they sleep? So a cat, if it starts changing its direction and sleeping somewhere else, the cat being more astral, it's because yeah, I did talk about this. There's a leak right there in the energy, and they will be purring it as like healing it or regrounding it as a band-aid. Whereas a dog will not go sleep where there's a fractured energy because they are grounding. Cats are more into like the ether. So one can purr and fix a leak. The other one will um, ignore or run away from that. But that's what it is. Again, the mirrored connection between them and us. So if we pay attention, oh, my cat usually sleeps there, but it's sleeping there. There's an energetic leak. What can I do about it? What does it represent? Oh, the dog refuses to go there. That means that place has got something to heal. And that's where we come in, like full throttle, like participating into our household. They are giving us signs. Are we paying attention? Are we seeing? I do. And I know that now you all will.
Yes, absolutely. And in a similar note, my dog has for years, he'll bark to let me know something's in the space with us, someone,
Yeah.
an energy, another soul visiting. Um, and it's fun. We had since there's been a lot more just ET energies all around, I pick up, and of course, now that I mention them, they're gonna come say hi. But he'll just go into the kitchen and start barking at nothing, you know. And
Mm.
I happened to be on the phone with a friend once, and she was seeing it real time. And she's like, yeah, there's very tall blue beings. And I was like, oh, they must be architects, you know. And they were wearing maroon, like a black turtleneck and maroon pants, is what she described. So he was seeing it first, and he let me know. Um, and usually he doesn't bother, but when they're just more like they want their presence known, he's one of the ones that helps me to discover, pay attention, switch what I'm doing to see what's going on in my reality. So
Feels
it's
like a feathered serpent,
mm,
like a dragon, but a feathered serpent.
interesting. So yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they were wearing clothing in the in my friend's
Very
vision.
regal. Regal?
Hmm.
Regal? Mm.
Regal. Hmm. And the
Yeah.
American accent. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Mm.
Our animals really have a lot to tell us, and they're trying to tell us all the time. So,
And I can see humanity is waking up because I can see it on my one-on-one Zooms. A lot of our sisters, brothers are speaking a lot about their beloved ones, cats, dogs. Some are birds. One is a reptile. Because, you know, guys, there's a lot of hate against reptiles. Reptiles have their purpose as well, right? It's just that,
mhm,
reptilians, even reptilians are not all evil. I've said this for years. Look at our simulation, like all the some are fruitarian or vegetarian. Not everything is like bloodthirsty or flesh hungry. So,
mhm.
we can't judge all that. But yeah, it is a new day. It is a new dawn. It is like a rebirth. And the animals also I'm getting right now is they have a lot to show us in remembrance of what we forgot because we were stuck in a loop, fight or flight. So it's not just that they are familiar, but by looking into their eyes, or I could see almost like traveling back in time and seeing like blueprints reactivating. Like, okay, I'm looking at you. Okay, you can finally see me. Look into my eyes. Travel.
Yes. Yes, and I'm hearing that
You're
they
talking
are.
like me.
I'm picking up all your energy. Yes, and Pendulum says yes. It's like they're carriers of some of our divine blueprint. I've often seen, this is so fun too, um, that sometimes these other off-world ET beings and sometimes animals are holding information for us to hold now again. Like we are remembering who we are. And so they are protecting parts of us that need to come back home.
And we need to be grateful for them. They've been quiet and patient and hunted and mistreated. But look at the lineage. They're still like, okay,
Mhm.
I'm on team human. One day you'll wake up, and we see it every time that we wake up and we have them in our bed looking at us when you're not feeling good and you got
Mhm.
the head on your chest looking at you in the eyes. When you have that synchronicity of a blue jay, a dove, or a cardinal appearing when a beloved has departed, it's all like,
Mhm.
but again, I have a crush on all animals. I mean, like, I really, really love
Yes.
them. Yeah,
I love them too. I'm getting so many different messages right now, but I wanted to share the one about my daughter's pet rat.
I would love that.
Um,
Yes.
and and I'm also seeing like Steve Irwin, who worked with animals, back in the day.
Oh,
The
crocodile
crocodile.
hunter. Yeah.
Yes. His son is now in the spotlight, apparently. But um anyway, my daughters have had two sets of pet rats, and they're very smart. They can be trained, they're very loving, they're good for my kids for emotional support. And Sadly, though, when I have my kids just every other week, I often am the one who gets to caretake their last moments when they're and they don't live very long, which is also hard. Um, but this one I knew it was time, and so I just wrapped her up and just held her. And I was actually sitting right here doing other stuff when she passed. And then all of a sudden I felt this tall being next to me. I was like, oh hi. Wonder what kind of being this was. And she stayed for a little bit, and it was like extremely powerful energy. Like she might have been in some sort of ET soul or elemental. Um, and then later, this is when my daughter was younger and still kind of believed what mom said. you know, Later I felt like she had moved into the sky as like a portal energy. And I didn't tune into it beyond that. But and yeah, I told my daughter this. She was must have been like 10 or 11. She's like, "Yeah, she's right there." And she pointed to the sky. Like, "Yes." So, it's just amazing what souls come to us and how they do and what they're here for to help us with. So,
Rats are extremely, extremely intelligent. As a teenager,
mhm,
I started with one. Her name was Muxette. And then my friend had them fornicate. And then I don't know, I ended up like having like
a lot.
a lot of rats. And I love them all so much. And I love going on the bed and having them all run over me. And some would walk
Yeah.
on wires for peanut butter. Some would dive in water for a grape. Like they all had, like I had my own circus, right? Because I didn't have many friends at the time. So I loved the rats. And so when this rat passed away, that being was
Mhm.
its higher self because it was sentient. And your higher self, Honey says this also, I'm getting a flashback, that our higher selves are massive. They
Yes.
could be even bigger than like what we consider planet ship Gaia to be. Like we're
Hmm.
so big. That was like because it was sentient. Rats are very
Hmm.
intelligent, but it's not because they're
Yes.
intelligent that they're sentient. They
Right.
are sentient,
Yes.
you know.
Absolutely.
So that was the
Yeah.
higher self you saw right away. I'm at peace. I am good. Thank you for holding me in my last breath. It did not suffer. It was, however it looks like, because I'm getting the sensation of being put in a coma. Not that the brain is dead, but the pain. So
Hmm.
you were right. Okay, going back full circle, please be kind and rewind. The animals don't feel the same kind of physical pain. You said
Hmm.
that earlier on. I said
Hmm.
emotional pain. Do you remember?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay, so there's something in them that they're able to go into like that coma sensation. So I saw the rat
Hmm.
very at peace, very grateful, and that's why you saw the huge presence. Like, thank you. I left in love.
Oh, yeah, we do. We definitely, I shouldn't say spoil. We just treat our family members, all of them, the same
Oh yes, as we
here.
should, as we should. Yeah.
So,
Compassion
yes.
goes a long way. This is what creates new universes.
Hmm. Yeah,
Compassion.
the lengths I went to for my daughter's little pet.
Mhm.
Um, her name was Muffin. That's what she came with. We had these apparently they were snake rats that were refused to be eaten. So we adopted them and yeah, this rat was it lived a lot longer than all of our others. And I would
Yeah.
take it to the vet all the time because the teeth were growing in weird ways and this rat even took a spider bite for my daughter. It was a contract. So just so many layers of healing that our animals provide for us.
Yeah.
So I could go on for days with this.
Well, me too. It's like one of my favorite subjects
I
ever.
know. It's the best. Yeah, we are
Uh,
such huge animal lovers here.
yeah.
So much so. I mean, she's upstairs. I'm knitting little pet rats for my kids to match
Oh.
their last ones that they had.
Okay.
So, surprise. But yeah. I don't know what else did we miss about animals. Now, I do have an animal course on Honey's website too. Just it's more about like how to help with their nutrition and support them on their physical, spiritual, emotional. I do cover all of the topics. So if you want to learn more about what I've tuned into, it's like an introductory, like if you want to switch some things around, maybe you didn't know what's the best food for my dog. How do I know that?
Mm.
What do they like? That's what I do a lot of that work too. We address the simple and the complex when we do this work. But yeah, do you ever, besides blessing your cat's food, do you ever tune
But wait,
into
wait,
what
wait,
they
wait,
want?
wait, wait, hold on. That would be on, sorry,
No,
on
no.
Honey's website
Hmm.
where you do this. So that would be
Yeah.
honeygolden.com.
Honey Sea Golden, I think.
Yes, .com. Okay.
I think.
Just in case that people hear that and they need the link. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I'll
yeah.
send you the link too, because I do I've got three on there. Why can't I think of the third one? I think it's just like nutrition for ascension. I've got the animal one and I've got a pendulum slash muscle testing course on there too. So if you want to learn how to do the pendulum like you and I do,
And I
uh,
think crystals are very good for animals too. So many of us with cats, dogs, crystal bends.
yes, absolutely. I named my dog after a stone, Jasper.
There you go. Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course. I
Of
tried to
course you
stitch
do.
little Jasper beads onto his collar, but they just kept falling off. So just,
And I did it with necklaces for the cats, and
mhm.
the necklaces were like, not only did they remove it, because I clean, like I'm like a super freak. I can't find the necklaces. They'd remove it and go hide it so I would not find them.
They're like, forget this.
That's how brilliant they are. So, oh, he's just gonna shove it back on my throat.
Uh-huh.
Like going to crack in a wall. Yeah, 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 I'm telling you. All
They know
right, so
exactly.
on this, how about if I read my Encho invocation?
Yes.
Would you like that?
I would love it.
Okay, great. Because for me, I got to get ready for a next video coming up soon. Amelia, this was so amazing, my sister. I think this was like
Mhm.
my favorite show together. Like, I'm pretty sure I say this every time, but I really loved today's show.
It just
Wasn't it
gets better and
fun?
yes,
Yeah,
it gets better and
yeah.
better. And I do feel like we need to pull like a card or two or something
Oh,
for
yes,
where
of
where
course.
I was hearing this like 20 minutes ago, like on like where animals, where are they headed? How are they expanding even more? Like what do we need to know? How to support them better going forward?
Highest up our soul and universe, please answer to us what my beautiful niece has said, Amelia, in regards to the animals in the future. So I want three cards. From those three, maybe I'll take three more, but I'm getting three, maybe plus one. Let's see. Let's
I
cut.
do that a
Let's
lot.
rock and roll. All right, Femi. What do we have here? Okay, first in line, we do have, yes, we're crossing a threshold with the animals. The Three of Wands is a portal. With the Two of Wands, you're making the plans. You want a change. So you're booking reservation. You're making all the plans for your new world. With the Three of Wands, babies, those plans are made. Now you're just waiting for your ship or your plane to come in so you can get on board and cross to your destination. Plans are made. Hearts beat. We do have everything is safe. So, in regards to the animals, so this could be in a time that you feel safe or unsafe. I'm feeling safe. Hold on to yourself, ground to your animals. The animals are very grounding. The animals in your present will help you ground yourself if you don't see it as an object. And then we end with it's a reevaluation with the animals. We're going to see them totally like a different way than we did. Let's not forget what I said about Gaia. That's not going to be very kind to poaching. It's a reevaluation. There is no hiding, babies. Everything in the simulation, every action, jest, thought you've ever had is recorded in the vault of memory. So there's no hiding. Even an evil thought about an animal has been recorded. I'm going to go for three more. I can't see. Please hold. Yeah. What do we have here? The star. The star. And where did I get? The star should be one of the animals, the horses at the
Yes. Yes, you
beginning.
did.
Star.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Ongoing healing, off-world energy. The animals are not just this like construct that was born here from like fungus and seaweed. They're off-world energy. Oh, I should, yeah. Sorry. Last time I got in trouble for that. I gotta hide the nipples. They're off-worlders, and the star means like healing, purification, turning muddied water to distilled water. And then at the heartbeat, because this is it. We're cleansing from the devil system that has chained humanity, animals, all of that up. This is what the shackle right here is. And then we end with it's brought us sorrow. It's brought us a lot of gloomy pain. Now we're going to be focusing on everything that has like removed or from the cups that have dropped, but there's hope here. I need three more. Sorry, Amelia. It's a
Oh,
new recollaboration between two platforms with the three of pineapples. So animals and humans reconnecting the trinity here, mind, body, spirit. And that is about abundance. And the avatar is something that is tangible. That means it's abundance. Heartbeat. Now we have it's all been a strategy because with the Seven of Swords, Femi, we're talking about information, thoughts, things of the mind. We're moving the swords around in order to recalibrate. And we're going to end, yes, because, oh my God, this is it. This has been giving us so much like outer conflict we cannot build, okay? This connection with the animals we had in the end. Everyone's stepping on their toes. You can't really build that connection. Now, Fanny, you do know Uncle Richie as a reader. Whenever he gets a set of fives in one spread, they neutralize. So, what is getting neutralized right now for the golden era is outer conflict, emotional conflict. That gets neutralized because we're coming out of this and we're going to this healing. The end.
Beautiful. I love that. My
Da,
pendulum
da,
was,
da.
I just had it going the whole time and it was so
Oh,
strong. I usually do. This is how I run my sessions, if you say something, it responds to, So,
yes. Oh,
yeah, that was
so it's a
beautiful.
double whammy of like
Hmm.
confirmation. Yes,
Hmm.
because there's changes, you know, it's like for all of us. But the first card that came in, let's not forget, this is where we're going, babies. You know, so
Hmm.
yeah. I'm so happy, and I can feel them happy too because I can have a frequency scans throughout a simulation that this message is just, it's not that our message, our video is going to go viral, but it's going to touch many hearts, and that's a
Hmm.
frequency, and that frequency gets viral, and the
Yeah.
animals are feeling it.
I set that intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love
I
that.
love them so much. I want to grab every single squirrel by the cheeks, go moo moo moo. Oh, look, a skunk,
Yes.
moo moo. Like I love them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. They are so sweet. Oh,
All right, so shall I go for my angel invocation?
yes, I'm ready when you are.
All right, beloved family, because I gotta get ready in 12 minutes for another
We'll give
project.
you we'll give you a break.
All right, so where this was so much fun, my niece. I love you. You know how much I love you, huh?
I
Uncle Richie
do.
loves you. I
I love you
love you.
too. I
Look, I
love you
kiss you
too.
by finger. Mwah, mwah,
Can't wait
mwah.
to travel to see everybody.
Well, yes. Next time you come with honey.
I need to.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All right, baby. So this is called the invocation for the animals of the new dawn. And we will put it in the description box as a link. Beloved companions of fur, feather, scale, and spirit. Today, we honor you. We see your eyes, ancient, knowing, and patient. We feel your hearts, steady, loyal, unafraid. We recognize the way you listen to the earth. Long before we ever did. And how you move toward the currents that we only sense in whispers. To the cats who mend the fractures. To the dogs who anchor our homes. To the birds who carry messages of air. To the horses who ignite our fire. To the dolphins and whales who tune the waters of this world. To every being who breathes with Gaia. We thank you. You are not pets. You are not animals. You are sentient allies, guardians of the old pathways, and emissaries of the new light rising. You feel our sorrow before we speak it. You calm our storms before we notice them. You stand between our hearts and the world so we can walk more bravely. And now, as we stepped into this next chapter, this crystalline age, this era of coherence, I can't even see anymore. We walk with you consciously, side by side, soul to soul.
Mm.
May your bodies be blessed. May your spirits be honored. May your purpose be seen. May your upgrades unfold gently. And your missions be supported by our love. To every creature who has ever loved a human, we feel you. We thank you. We rise with you. Together, paw, hoof, wing, and hand, we enter the new earth as one family under the breath of Gaia. And so it is And so we walk, and so we remember.
That is so beautiful. My hands started moving on their own during that time. Oh, thank you so much for those beautiful words. Yes.
I think that was my most potent invocation I've ever done. I'm not
Yes.
crying because I don't know why I'm crying. I'm like, "Ah."
It's a good release. It's a good release, and it's a good representation of where we're headed and how the animals are integrating into all of this beautiful energy that's being
I
created
think
right
I
now.
felt a release from them. This is why I'm so emotional, like
Hmm.
speaking it out loud. It's
Hmm.
because they're here, and
Yeah.
oh, it was such a burden. Like, when you cry, is it bad? It's a release, boo boo.
Oh, absolutely. I tell my clients all the time, one of the fastest ways to move energy is just let it flow. Let it
Let it
flow.
flow, let it go, let it flow, let it go.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ah.
Yes. Oh, that's so beautiful. But that matches the energy we're in
Mm,
right now. It does. Just
mm.
beautiful, this big transition we're in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much for this. This was
I'm all
amazing.
upside down now.
I know. I know.
Should I
I'll
flip my
just
hair? What do I do?
I was sending you some extra energy to help process. Uh, send you lots of clearing energy and whatever you need.
Oh, I'm cleared, baby. It was a relief. And Amelia,
Yes.
thank you so much, my beautiful niece. This was such an amazing show. Or I
So
don't
fun.
even want to call it a show, a session,
Hmm.
like a meeting of, and
Hmm.
hopefully we get to resonate to you, our beautiful Femi, and we love you
Yes.
so much. Yeah.
Yes. Love you so much and so grateful for these conversations. I look forward to them all the time. So,
Yay.
all right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day and thank you for watching, everybody. And we are sending you so much love. Until next time.
Mwah!